Hello, and welcome to PlebPla. Here we're going to review the Master Grade 1100 Deep Striker. I'm trying this behind the camera thing because, well, everyone else does it, why shouldn't I? What we have here is incredibly small for our price point. It probably experienced a lot of shrinkage thanks to the heat. There's been a lot of melting going on, and it just really... I don't know. I think they could have used a better plastic. See, even the stand's not efficient. Hey, quit moving that. Stop it. What? Oh, there it is. Hello, and welcome to PlebPla. This is my beloved $180 paperweight, the Plan 303E Deep Striker. What I started with is actually the inspiring reason why I even wanted to get this in the first place. This is a gashapon from 2007, and while the set had the Hidalfer, and I got this, and it is so preposterous. When I went to look into it, it's like, this is amazing. I love how over the top it is. And it's not even the mobile suit. It's a concept based on the S-Gundam. The Superior Gundam, maybe? Never really looked into the S-Gundam by itself. But over time, as gashapon plastic does, I could melt it back into place, but heat it back, I don't care that much. Go over there for now. This is the box. It's about the size of a perfect grade. It's even got its own carrying handle. The front is some dope ass art. Also, the same on the sides. And on the back you get a 1:1 scale picture of the Deep Striker itself. On this side, you get a couple other angles on it, so you can really check it out if you get your hands on it in the store and you're not sure what you're settling into, because some online pictures don't do it justice. We have the manual here. The only full color pages are the explanation here in the middle. Nothing you can't get off Wikipedia itself, but it's nice to have it at hand. It is 35 pages, with the last two being for your decals. There are 37 runners, 2 sticker sheets, and 2 sheets of poly caps. Yeah, before we talk about this, let's talk about this. I said 37 runners. A lot of these runners are used from the Master Grade S-Gundam, and I hope y'all recycle, because there's nothing to do with this. I've heard there's enough parts to create different shoulders. I kept the part for the S-Gundam head just because I wanted to. No legs. Chest parts that aren't compatible anymore. It's a mountain of plastic that I feel bad going into the trash. I can't melt it down and do anything with it. Leave in the comments below what you do with your runners besides donate to someone trying to build stuff out of runners. The kit itself, no joke, kind of a, how you say, a paperweight. I am not ashamed to call it a paperweight, though, because to me, this thing is fucking fantastic, and I try not to use expletives too often. You don't get a lot of articulation anywhere. Most things are locked into place. The one problem area that I have, and this is my personal build, is this section right here plugs upward into the backpack, and that has a chance of falling out. It's terrible. The other problem I've been having with the last few minutes are these feet here on the side. They do move, they are articulated, and you can reposition them. But if you're not extra careful with these, and these feet up here, they might fall apart. Feel like any of these might break if you're not perfect with it, so bear in mind. Oh, over here you get a giant radome shield thingy. Giant sensor, it doesn't move. The gun is also in a fixed position, it doesn't move. You get to play with this. This is a shoelace. I don't care if it calls it mesh cabling. This is a shoelace though, for real. It's a shoelace that you can, you know, ply and reply. This part is supposed to stay horizontal, but I guess the way that I have my cable, it doesn't, which is fine. You do get a little bit of wiggle over here on some of the back thrusters. This right arm over here with the super fancy sensor does still have a lot of freedom left to it. You can get all the way up, but it is there's a little elbow wiggle room to it. You get a set of clear decals if you choose to build the original S-Gundam shoulders. There's a solid decal, but on this you can split and shift the shoulders over for some awesome reason. And it is designed so you can split the sticker on its own. It's designed that way you don't have to split the sticker yourself unless you're insane. The head gets a rather surprising range of motion considering the rest of the body doesn't move, and even the second set of V-fins has its own bit of articulation that goes back and forth to such. I knocked it off. I didn't break anything. We're going to put it back on. We're fine. On this side, what you have is the left arm, the big beam smart gun, which this piece here connects it to the side. Let's actually see. Like I said, it's nothing more than shoving it back up in there. We'll fuss with it later. We're going to see if we disconnect, and I'm doing this blind, can you hold up the gun all by yourself? If you fuss with the hands enough, not a slot for holding the gun in the hand, but it can hold the gun on its own. It's just you get the connection part dangling in one fashion or another. It's polycapped so you can take it off, disconnect it from the side, have a great showtime. With that, other than having to put some parts back together, put this on the shelf, this is my review, my wonderfully lovely paperweight. This is going downstairs by the front door. I'll see y'all in a few weeks with another P-Bandai review, maybe an unboxing sometime. ZEON.